Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
Do you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for?
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the Unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
Fun Friday. It works for sure.
Awesome. Let's go. We got some awesome, fine folks here. Who do we have as participants?
We got some rock stars. Texas Lawyers Club, Iranian Lawyers Club on Clubhouse, Rockstar Clubhouse attorney, experienced CPA, SAP manager. Oops. I'm just going to go with your name, Nima, and let you jump in. Nima Sadegian, welcome. I'm sure I may have butchered your last name as well. We are glad you're here on The Real Raw.
Happy to be here. How are you? How's it going, Gene?
Hey, Nima, thank you so much for being here on Fun Friday.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to meet you and learn more about what this podcast is about.
Yeah. So welcome to The Real Raw, our amazing show. We'll distinguish that from a podcast and explain the language and dynamics in a bit. So thank you so much for being here, though. And what's your fun fact?
Fun fact is I'm obsessed with the future of travel.
Beautiful. In what way?
So I'm a 3D artist as well as an attorney for about 4 years now. And I've been building car prototypes in 3D. And now I'm in the process of building my own physical prototypes.
Wow.
That is absolutely extraordinary. Congratulations on that. Look forward to being able to be transported and like beam me up Scotty and all the things Nima, you and geniuses in the world.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Gina, so who we got to roll with Nima?
So cool. We have the Marine investor, Hutch, Master Sergeant in the United States Marine Corps, over 24 million single-family real estate transactions, the Michael Blank dealmaker mastermind. He's here with us today. Extraordinary. He's got all these medals. He's got like Hawaiian, some kind of Hawaiian weapon on the wall behind him. And he's here with us today. I'm so grateful to this man. Thank you for your service. Welcome, Hutch. Shalon Hutch Hutchinson is his full name. He goes by Hutch, Sean.
Yeah, Sean, really appreciate you providing me to be a part of this platform. It's absolutely amazing. Just one correction, it's 2.4 mil, not 24. We'll get to 24 one day. My apologies.
No worries. Is it okay to call you Hutch?
Absolutely. I was telling Jeannie yesterday the fun fact about why we choose to go with Hutch, because this is a pretty important story, right? Because we all value the happiness in our life, right? So my beautiful wife, Athena, I probably should get a picture of her behind me, right? My beautiful wife, Athena, she pointed out to me very early in our marriage that whenever I introduced myself to another male, I introduced myself very manly as Hutch, right? But when I introduced myself to a female, I introduced myself as Shalon, right? So awareness, right? Change starts with awareness. So when she pointed that out to me, I was like, look, we're gonna stick with Hutch. So I go by Hutch.
Nice. And so I think I'm getting the micro distinction, and thank you for your service and protecting our freedom, sir. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so was your wife saying that, what was the reason she was seeing you as introducing yourself differently to men as Hutch versus to women? Like what was underneath that?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there was something subconsciously, right? But one of the things that I don't like to do, I don't like to say sorry, right? I like to be very purposeful about my actions and choose my words very, very carefully, right? So by her pointing that out, to prevent myself from apologizing, I just wanted to eliminate all inconsistency and just stay constant with Hutch, or stay consistent with Hutch. Yeah.
Got it. So was it like something about? It is Fun Friday, Hutch. So was it something about like being a little bit more suave towards the women, or it's like more not wanting to come or be overbearing? Like, what do you think was there?
I think it's more of the kind of charm and sophistication that comes with the name Shalon versus the macho-ness that comes with Hutch.
Yeah. So Bella, what I'm hearing Hutch say is that like the chicks were gonna dig Shalom and like a charm more than Hutch. You getting that? You picking up what? Oh, Bella?
It's my internet.
Sean's going in and out. You're going in and out, Sean, and we can't see you anymore.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Bella.
Oh,
I think
twice.
I think it's Sean.
That's a little crazy.
There you
okay,
are.
so let's keep going then. So we'll come back on that later. Amazing high job.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Who we got?
All right, we have.
Keep going. Go, Gina. Go.
Yes. Environmental law, public entity defense, and real estate, owner of his own firm, Mr. John Hipp, attorney in the state of New Jersey, here with us today. Welcome, John Hipp. We are so glad you're here.
Thank you, Gina. And thank you guys for inviting me on. And I don't know if Sean is still with us, but
yeah, John,
you can hear me? You can, John, just nod your head yes. Oh,
hey, go ahead, John. Hey, Sean Cowley here. Please keep going.
Okay, so I am been practicing now a little over 35 years in the state of New Jersey. I practice over time. It's taken me all across the country, but primarily I concentrate my practice these days on environmental problems with real estate and public entity defense. So I'm basically a defense lawyer.
Nice. Well, John, thanks so much for being here. And what's your fun fact today, John?
Well, I had to ask my wife. I guess that may be a fun fact.
John, when you have to ask your wife about your fun fact, brother, my hallucination is you might want to have a little bit more fun. I'm just thinking, and but I could be wrong, and I'm definitely not telling you what to do. So, but right. What did your wife share?
Well, I really can't get into it because it's long and very diverse, and we don't have enough time. But the other fun fact I came up with is way back in the 70s. I got to perform on stage live with the great Duke Ellington as a member of his choir, and that was fun.
You were a member of Duke Ellington's choir? How cool is that?
Yep.
That was incredible.
That was fun. Yep.
Straight up rock star, John. Well, appreciate that very much. So we got Nima, Hutch, and John, Gina, on this fun Friday. And John is Duke Ellington. Ness is present. Who else we got?
We got JP Morgan, like investment consulting, head coach at Orange Theory, Business Development Associate at JP, Mike Rudow from the left coast here with us today. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you, and thank you for having me, guys.
Mike checking in from the left coast. Congratulations on being here. We are at the furthest point south in America. As you come from the left, we come from the down. We're at Key West, Florida right now, coming on the road with the Real Raw. So thank you so much, Sean, for being here. Like, how does JP Morgan, Orange Theory fit together?
Well, fitness has always been a huge part of my life, and I was personal training and while I was playing sports in college, and kind of took that to the next level with the development of Orange Theory Fitness. I was brought on as a head trainer and coached coaches so that they were able to coach classes when the studios were opening up in California, because it was still a new concept. When I decided to settle down and have a family, the fitness lifestyle wasn't necessarily the best for hours, and it wasn't necessarily the best for income. So I wanted to make a transition, but still pursue passion. So I started my transition into the investment consulting world, got an opportunity with JP Morgan, but continued to coach classes at 5, 6, and 7 in the morning before work. And I've just been able to kind of lead both and try to progress in both careers. So.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on leading a very intentional life. And what did you play in college?
I played soccer.
Nice. What position?
I was a goalkeeper.
Ooh, and what school?
At University of Washington.
So that's Pac-10 or no?
Yeah, 12 now, but was. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. That's big time, man. So you played USC, UCLA. Those guys are in there, right?
Yeah, they're all in there.
All right, that is awesome. Where does soccer fit in at all in your life these days?
It doesn't. I wish it did. For many reasons, soccer kind of took a backseat. When I started university, my brother and I were in a car accident, and he was killed. So when I lost him, the focus turned to just getting through the academic part of it and getting through college and staying mentally healthy. And still being a productive human being. So once I kind of got through that turmoil, I was able to start to kind of grow as a human again. But I kind of limited my focus to just almost survival mode and getting through the things that I needed to get through day to day.
Well, present to that dynamic at the highest level. And those aren't just words. So from, my heart to yours. My family, my uncle, my godfather, my mom's brother was suddenly and tragically killed in a truck accident 23 years ago. And that moment was, and I've been through a lot in my life. That moment, far and away, bar none, was the most traumatic for our entire family. And his son, who was 11 years old at the time when he was lost, lived with me for 3 months, and it's created a bond beyond comprehension to this day. So, my heart and congratulations on all you've done and all you're succeeding at since then.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, I guess I'll a lighter note. A fun fact about me: I was a flying trapeze performer and teacher.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Love that. Where did you perform on the trapeze?
I was a catcher for flying trapeze, and I did that all over the world. I did it in Mexico, Brazil, Southeast Asia. I was in Australia for a year. We did stints up in Hong Kong and Macau. So,
wow.
Are you actually Robin, as in Batman and Robin? Because that's what Robin did in the circus before his parents were lost. So is it possible that you're like Robin now retired?
Yeah, I'll take it.
No, that's awesome. All right. Well, thanks for being here, brother. Gina, we got one more amazing judge.
We do. Owner of LTI Law, personal injury, immigration, baseball sports agent, Marine. Also, thank you for your service in the first Persian Gulf War, Carlos Martinez. Wow. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being here today, really, and for your service again, protecting our freedoms. Thank you, Carlos.
Long time ago, but yes. Simplified too much.
It doesn't matter. Long time ago or 5 minutes ago, it's still an unbelievable sacrifice that most people could never imagine. So thank you, Carlos. Let's talk baseball. What's the story of baseball?
Well, when I got out of the service, I went to the University of San Diego here in San Diego because I got out in Camp Pendleton, and there was a flyer for a customer service rep at the time. So they just bought the team back in '94. The new owners, I went in, interviewed, they gave me a job, worked for them for about 10 years, moved around to baseball operations, and started working with the Latin players in the major leagues and minor leagues. From there, I decided to, after I finished up with the Padres because I was working for them, I got offered a job with Major League Baseball to work with Team Mexico during the World Baseball Classic back in 2006. And from there, Kevin Towers, who was the general manager at the time, sent me to scout school to become a scout for Major League Baseball. Unfortunately, I had a young family. My daughter was only 2 years old, and the team that wanted to contract me wanted to send me to the Northwest away from my family, so I had to decline. And I decided to go to law school to get a better credibility to be an agent working with Latin players. And that's what motivated me to go to law school. Unfortunately, to get a player in the major leagues is very difficult. I've been doing it for 16 years. And in the meantime, while I try to get that needle in a haystack, I practice law. So I do immigration and personal injury.
No, awesome, brother. Well, thank you so much for being here. Fun fact of mine, I was a Division I college baseball player, 4-year starter. I played at Columbia University, and I'm blind at this juncture in my life, and I believe that will be cured someday. But I have retinitis pigmentosa, and I was going to get drafted. I'm not saying I would have made the major leagues, but I was going to, get drafted and progress. In fact, 9 of my college teammates from, the years before and after me, meaning people that were freshmen when I was a senior and were seniors when I was a freshman, 9 guys had played professionally, and I performed a lot better in college than a bunch of them. So that was the hope, the dream. It was happening. I was told I was getting drafted, and then my eyesight just started its beginnings of being affected. So, I can fully appreciate the complex journey of taking a player through the system, getting to the big leagues, and what that means, Carlos, the work you're doing and everything you're up to. So thank you for who you are in the world. Thank you for your journey, and appreciate you being here today.
Thank you. Fun fact that I have is I'm a twin, and I do immigration law, but my brother works for the Department of Homeland Security. So we're like in opposites.
Wait a minute on Fun Friday. Bella Verita, Gina, I want to get Carlos and his brother on The Real Raw debating issues of immigration policy. We need that to happen.
Yes, Carlos, we're connecting after that. What do you think? You think he'll do it?
I don't know. He does the public affairs for UCIS in New York. So,
that could be some fun. Bella, would we create some integrous, fun, truth, enlightenment in that day?
Oh my God!
Oh, for sure. That was
extraordinary. Speaking of Bella Brita, so this is the sales sorceress on this Fun Friday. And by the way, I think our energy is just off a hair, Gina, today. It has been going like crazy down in Key West, Florida. We've been at this extraordinary, epic summit of real estate investors, real estate trainers, and leaders in all history. Robert Allen is here, a gentleman that had a $250 million a year coaching company in the space of real estate. And we had the unique privilege of opening up this event, Unblinded, as the speakers to get this whole thing kicked off. Bella's been a rock star. We've been having a ton of fun with our friend, our partner, our brother, Chris Crone, Dolph DeRoos, Ken Van Loo, Unblinded Elite members have been speakers on stage here, and we've been rocking it and having fun. So nobody's been partying. We've been working like lunatics, but it's been intense these days. And Bella Verita has been here sharing her magic, her wonder, her heart with everybody. And Bella started out selling crafts on her front lawn, progressed to eventually being the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada. Before she did that, she was a 7-figure earner in the space of network marketing, turning many people into 6-figure earners. And today, she's the founder, president of Align Sales, emerging into Align Talent, helping people find those salespeople, those business professionals that you need to put into place, and training them, leading them, and unpacking things on her way to putting her flag in the ground and being the #1 woman speaker in the world, and maybe speaker in the world in the space of influence and acceleration. Bella Verita, it's Fun Friday. We're going to be having some fun tonight and this weekend with these extraordinary people. How the heck are you?
I am doing extraordinary, Sean. Thank you so much. I am ready for some fun.
She is.
Let's
You
go have
think
some fun.
Bella Verita can like carry all the female energy here today against Sean? Like if there's one
This
person
is like
in
the
the
second day
No
in a
doubt.
row. It's all been all men. What are you doing to me,
Yeah.
Gina? What is this
And
about?
Gina, what's going on? Where's the women, Gina? Like, are you against women, Gina? Like, you have a problem with women, Gina? Is there something going on?
No, I just love all these men here, and I bet Bella does too.
Woo!
All right, let's go do it. So, Bella, what's your fun fact?
You know what? Since we are like getting into the conversation of immigration, I will share a fun fact that my birthday is in December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And I love to travel for my birthday. Like I usually take Christmas and New Year's off. I'll go somewhere exotic and fun and have a good time. So a few years back, I decided to go to Bali to see my sister where she is living. And 2 days after I get there, my sister is booted out. She gets like she gets the boot. She gets caught working illegally. So she is like has like 4 hours to pack her stuff and like get the heck out. And so then I ended up getting to have a couple of days of Bali vacation with my other crazy sister and my mom. And I actually ended up leaving Bali early because there's too much drama. I didn't want to get into it. So I'm probably the only person in the land that travels all the way to Bali and just says I'm not staying here and leaves.
Oh my God.
Yes. So, Bella, so what I'm hearing, Bella, is that maybe if you had Carlos intervening, your sister could have actually had her full stay with her family in Bali. But instead, Carlos, Bella's sister was deported from Bali. Who the heck gets deported from Bali, Carlos?
It's out of my jurisdiction, so I can't really speak to that.
All right. So, Bella, that's awesome. Gina, we're ready to rock this thing. Thank you so much for launching us. Have a beautiful day.
Bye, everyone. Buckle up. Have fun on the multiverse. Love you guys. Ciao.
We're getting going. So, Bella Verita, we're ready. Who's going first?
Well, I think since Hutch has like the cool name and like honors his wife, I think he should get the opportunity to choose whether you're gonna go first or if you're gonna throw Nima under the proverbial bus and make him go first. Nina, Hutch, what say you?
I'll take the lead.
Let's do it, my friend.
Did Hutch say he's going first?
He did, yes, sir.
Nice. Hutch stepping in leadership. Like, hoo-yah on that. So, Hutch, who would you like Bella to be? She'd be whatever role you'd choose. And Bella can be herself. She could be an ideal client avatar. Anybody, Hutch, that you want to go from hello to yes with. Just make sure it's something that matters to you. So who is Bella going to be, Hutch?
Stuck between a high net worth individual who is wanted to invest in real estate or a depressed person who's having a bad day that needs some motivation.
Let's go real estate investor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I'm surrounded by all of them.
Yes, sir.
So Hutch, Bella's got some money burning in her pockets, and she's got real estate people all around her here in Key West. So you better get to her. So Bella, please take us in.
All right, Bella. So you listen to my podcast, you saw me on LinkedIn, and you reached out to me in a phone call.
Okay, awesome. And then, we have a 6-minute conversation that will be cut in half, yes?
Sounds great. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go.
All right, Bella. I appreciate you call. Go ahead.
You go ahead. Sorry.
Yep. Hello, Bella. Appreciate you calling me today.
Yes, Hutch. I've been listening to your podcast for a while, and I'm looking forward to our call.
Yeah, absolutely. Really appreciate you taking time out to call me today. So I got 3 minutes of your time today, and I really want to make sure that we get to establish a foundation to where we can set up a second call and see if we are a good fit for each other, right?
Okay.
So Bella, obviously you listen to my podcast, so you know a little bit about real estate, and you are interested in real estate. What problem are you trying to solve, Bella, in real estate?
Yes, I would say, for me, I've been investing in real estate for a while in the single family space. And now I am looking at getting into the multifamily space and like bigger units, things like that, and some development of those multi-unit spaces.
Yeah, interesting. So it's clear that you understand and appreciate real estate. What intrigues you about going to the multifamily space?
I think what intrigues me about that is I've been tossing around kind of this idea around community style living in multifamily. So so yeah, even I think our world is changing, especially now through COVID. There's been so much separation that I believe we need things to bring people together. And so with a multifamily space that is very intentional, that also has a lot of community space as well, I think will bring people back together.
Yeah, absolutely. That's important to have a small community because me being born in Jamaica, I understand. I embrace the concept that it takes a village to raise a child, and when you have a clean, safe, affordable, functioning home that you feel safe, I believe that's important, and that's what we aspire to do with the communities that we purchase as well. So great to hear that we have aligned interests in understanding and appreciating the economy of scale, right, and also being able to create a community that folks can call their home. Is there anything else that interests you about real estate that you wanted to accomplish in the very near future?
Yeah,
Hey, Bella, there's one of these crazy people is running around with some crystals at this event. They're talking about plant medicine and saying they have this amazing investment opportunity in the middle of a volcano in Hawaii. So can you take this call really quick? I don't know what the heck is going on.
This is very interesting. Pardon me, Hutch. I will be right back.
Greatly appreciate you taking time out to chat with me today.
I'm
and looking
very
forward to a second
interested.
call.
I'm very interested in property in the middle of a volcano. This just sounds interesting. I wonder if it's going to be if it's going to be built out of lava, but I'll be back.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Hutch, Bell will be right back. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right, coming back, Hutch. Let's go, Nima. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Ask me anything.
Who would you like Bella to be?
Bella, you can be any inquisitive mind, and I'll answer a question about real estate to the best of my ability.
You'll answer what?
I'll answer about real estate to the best of my ability. The future.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I remember, Nima, you were looking to get to a yes at the end of 6 minutes with Bella, be interrupted 3 minutes in between. Bella, take us in, please.
Hi, Nima. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah. So, I have some questions about real estate, and I'm just curious, what has been, your space in real estate, and what is it? I have a few questions, but I'm just curious on, what really is your space in real estate.
Okay, great. So, I grew up in a town of a lot of real estate developers. Since I was 14 years old, I used to intern for some developers in marketing purposes. When I was 18 years old, I became a construction projects manager, and I did cost planning for a lot of commercial real estate projects. I then went on to college and law school, where I focused more on acquisitions, mergers and acquisitions, and the finance work that goes behind real estate transactions. I started connecting with co-working spaces, consulting to them on how to utilize their space in more than one way, how to create revenue for shared spaces within their commercial developments. And today I am a consultant on metaverse law and the digital component to every real estate that exists in the world. So basically, the digital footprint of physical real estate.
Did you say something about digital real estate?
Yeah, so I can create with laser and other type of scanners. I can create your actual real estate's digital form, and then I can start marketing different products and services through your existing real estate within a virtual reality platform like Oculus or another.
Tell me more about that. Like, how does that work?
Okay, well, you can go to Armani on Fifth Avenue, or you can put on your goggles, show up to Armani, and see a bunch of fashion models walking up and down the store in the newest and latest trends. And I can program that for you within Armani's store on Fifth Avenue.
Whoa, that is impressive. How did you get into that?
I'm a 3D artist, and I have over 50 3D artists working in my studio. And I basically build all types of assets, world assets. And I have a passion for photography, so I also build certain textures. And I'm really excited about building the metaverse.
Metaverse. I love it. That is very exciting. And what made you get into that?
Just one thing led to another. When I was in traditional real estate, I met a lot of high-level developers, and I started thinking and asking big questions about how they can maximize their space and how they can create a better user experience for tenants. I see a lot of malls currently taking steps to become more digitized and creating Instagrams in order to attract tenants, but that's not near to enough. There's so much more services a landlord can provide to its tenants in order to increase the success rate of their business and,
Gotcha.
and
Hey,
ultimately their bottom line.
You got a quick from one of your other dear friends who says they're building a 3D spaceship and they're going to fly it over Burning Man and then head to Mars, and they want to have a chat about it.
very nice. Very nice.
Give me a call.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Sean, you're coming through in 2 different audios. I don't know what your intention is, but and you're not. We don't have optics on you, so just so you know.
Can you hear me now? Does it sound 2 audios right now or no?
Okay, now it's not. No.
Yeah, good. Okay.
And then we don't see you, so your camera is off also.
That is strange. Okay, Unblinded team, if we could deal with that. Is my audio clear though? Guys, we've had some technical challenge today. Apologies. We have clear. Is the audio clear, Bella?
Yes, the audio is clear.
Okay, so guys, just work on the video for the Unblinded team. Thank you very much. Excellent job. Bella's going to be building the multiverse with spaceships or something, but we'll be right back. Nima, excellent work. So let's start with some feedback with Carlos. Carlos, 30 seconds of feedback, please, for each of these fine participants. Let us begin this round up with Hutch. What worked? What could be optimized? And then a score on a scale 1 to 10, please, Carlos.
Well, Hutch has very charismatic, knowledgeable in his field, asked the right questions, try to get to the issues that Bella was trying to get to in terms of what she was looking for. In terms of optimizing, maybe less use of the but other than that, I think he did a great job. I would give him an 8.
Excellent. Thank you, Carlos. And what did you have for Nima?
Nima's very, how can I say, being that he's a lawyer and is a well-rounded person, he was very precise, very well-spoken. He knows what he wants and where he wants to get to. And so I was very impressed with him in regards to that. He, besides being a lawyer, he has a creative mind, being the fact that he's doing, 3D print. And also when he was talking about this digital forum, I was thinking about more like NFTs and also crypto, because a lot of that is going towards that area. So I would
And your score for Nima is?
I would say an 8 also.
Excellent. Thank you, Carlos. John, please, what do you have for Hutch?
Hutch, I loved his energy. You did a great job with the energy. You got right to the problem by asking her what her problem was. There's various different ways of doing it, but this was more about her, and you were getting and building up to the ask as to what you could do. So I was really, I was impressed. I thought you did a great job and you're right on point. So I'll give him a 10.
Boom! Drop it 10. And for Nima, please, John.
Nima, I liked your energy too. And I found that you were, what you talked about was very interesting. But you went from real estate to 3D printing. And the sense I got is that you were the one being interviewed, not interviewing somebody to try to find out what it is they wanted or anything like that. Right. But I liked your energy too. And I'm off the record, if you will. I love 3D printing. I think that was great.
And your score for Nima is?
7.5.
Awesome. Beautiful. I think we could have
Got
lost
it.
Sean again.
And we-
Sean, it may work really well for you to stay on camera, but on mute and then call in. Because we don't have you on audio. We see you frozen on the screen. So I don't know if you can hear me, but it may work better. Just stay on video and then call in. I know you can hear us. So thank you, John, for that feedback. And let's next hear from Michael.
Thank you, guys. Both of you
Your
did-
your feedback for Hutch.
Cool. Well, Hutch, thought you did a wonderful job being confident and being you. One thing I would say is to slow down a little bit. When you're speaking and having a conversation, I know you only had 3 minutes, but you kind of seemed like you were rushing to get to the next question just by the tempo. And also in the beginning, I think you asked the right questions and probably in the right succession, but she had a burning hole in her pocket with all this money from got, right? So you want to generate excitement with that burning hole in her pocket. You want to get her excited about what she's talking about because she's ready to spend money. So
and
maybe
your score for Hutch is?
Hutch got an 8. And
nice. And yeah, because Bella like has some money and likes to buy things sometimes. Is that true, Bella?
Yes, definitely. Sometimes.
All right, so let's go, Michael. What do you have, please, for Nima?
And Nima, I think you made it clear that you are a wealth of knowledge, and I can appreciate that. And I think anyone that speaking to you and looking to get consulting from you would appreciate that. But I think it needs to be more focused. By the end of the call, I forgot what the purpose of the call was because we went into a different direction. And maybe leading into that direction was something purposeful, but make that intention then clear. Other than that, I thought your information was great. The background maybe could have been cut down a little bit, and that could be incorporated later in a conversation when you're trying to give more detail about who you are. But also, that being said, that's just constructive criticism. I think you did a wonderful job. Both of you guys were very impressive.
Thanks.
And your score for him is?
Also an 8.
Beautiful.
And on that note,
excellent job.
Created the Metaverse Club, the Metaverse Law Club on Clubhouse. I wanted to have you guys be my first members. I just created this morning, and I've waited a month to have the permission to create a new club. So I finally got it today. Metaverse Law on Clubhouse. Please follow me and be my first followers and genuine followers. I'd love to talk more about this.
Well, nice. The metaverse, the multiverse, we have all the verses. That sounds fun. And thank you for that, Nima, for sure. And we're getting around too. So Carlos, John, Michael, great feedback. Bella Verita is back. She's buying land inside a volcano. Joe versus the volcano is I don't even know what's happening. So Bella, are you ready for round 2?
Yes, sir.
All right, Nima, please take us in.
So Bella, tell me about your interests first, and then I can take you in the right direction.
My interest in what?
Real estate specifically. What area of real estate makes you most passionate?
Yeah, I would say, right now, real estate that makes me the most passionate is the multifamily. I've been in the single family space for a while, and I'm really looking at diversifying and getting into some multifamily, and I'm open to some other things as well.
Great. So from your current investments in multifamily, what's been your greatest insight so far?
My greatest insights. Tenants are not that fun. They're kind of pitas sometimes, but having the right property management company is key.
Very good wisdom to depart. So do you think that there's anything within the property management context that can be more efficient and give you a bigger bottom line in multifamily investments?
I don't know, but I'm open to hearing about it.
Great. So what if I told you you can utilize CRMs and automated emails in order to enhance your tenant experience, take on more tenants in multifamily dwellings for less administrative costs. Would you like to hear more about that?
I would love to hear more about that.
Amazing. Love to consult you anytime on any type of bespoke software that might meet your needs in the property management context. Just reach out to me and I'll tell you more.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nima.
Yes, excellent job, Nima. Bella, is it the volcano or what? Like, what's happening?
I'm liking this idea of buying real estate in the volcano. This just sounds exciting. It sounds explosive.
Awesome job. All right, let's go. Great job, Nima. Hutch, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Brother, not many people get 10s. You got a 10 in round 1. You got a lot to live up to here in round 2. Bella's back. That money is still burning a hole in her pocket, and she's buying something crazy and plant medicine journeys and people. I don't even know what's happening. So please, Hutch, take us in.
Bella, I really appreciate you calling me back, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 minutes of this conversation. So look, Bella, in our last conversation, you expressed that you want to transition from the single family space into the multi-family space. And this is a conversation that we have with a lot of investors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a couple ways you can do that, as you know. From listening to my podcast, you would have learned that you can accomplish that via passively investing in a multi-family space or perform the work as an active investor. Which one of those interests you?
More passive.
More passive. So you're looking to make your money work for you as hard as you work for it, right?
Heck yeah.
That's amazing. So you also, sorry, my computer almost died.
Uh-oh. Everybody's having computer issues today.
Yeah. So passive, definitely making your money work for you. So with that case, in that situation, I assume you prefer a lot of the tax benefits that comes with it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uncle Sam and I are not that close, and I don't think he should really get a lot of my money.
Hey, that is so true. See, a lot of folks think that they have to pay taxes, right? And that could not be farther from the truth. So a lot of the investors that we're talking to.
Wait, did you just say live on camera that it's not true? You have to pay taxes. Can I find out more about this?
You don't have to pay taxes. See, there's so many deductibles that the government offers, right? Take for example, right? Remember when the debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and she said he doesn't pay taxes, and he said because I'm smart. Well, it's facts. The laws are written for us to provide. If you provide in jobs, right, and if you provide in housing, you get a preferred tax benefit. And I'm pretty sure, as a high net worth individual like yourself, that is something you appreciate.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. We all want to keep more of our money. So a little bit about our company. I've learned a little bit about you. So a little bit about our company. My name is Shalon Hutchinson. I go by Hutch. Please call me Hutch. And
okay.
what we do is very simple. We buy apartment buildings in the Southeast with our friends. Additionally, we are committed to donating 10% of all of our acquisition fees to nonprofit organization that benefits our veterans. See, I've been serving in the Marine Corps for the past 22 years. And one of the things that we noticed is that on active duty, we do not get enough education about real estate. So I am committed to educating our veterans about investing in real estate and how they can get their time back. So I look forward to us working together if that is a decision you choose to make.
Yes, I look forward to hearing more about that. Thank you, Hutch.
Bella, they're here in the Scooby-Doo van to take you off on this investment journey. So can you please call us?
Scooby-Doo! There's actually
awesome
a thing called Scooby Snack, but I'll save that for a different day.
Is there really in
there
the
is a
world?
There is a plant medicine Scooby Snack. Yep, that's a thing.
Oh my God. Do I like figure these things out? Like, how good am I at figuring out the thinking of like all kinds of craziness? Okay. So Hutch, excellent job. How'd that feel for you?
Yeah, on mute. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, how'd that feel for you, Hutch?
Oh, it felt amazing. Felt the rush again, Michael. Appreciate the opportunity. I am naturally a very high energy guy, right? I try my best to tone it down, especially if we got a timeline, right? But I believe that was good, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, Hutch, you want to put me on the hot seat and have some fun on this fun Friday?
Let's do that.
All right. So you get to put me on the hot seat now and have me be anybody you want me to be. So now I'm the person that's got to go from hello to yes. Like you and Nima just had to go from hello to yes with Bella. I'm now going to have to go from hello to yes. So what yes do you want me to get in the world? I'll be anybody, right? I could be like a lemonade salesperson, a door-to-door vacuum cleaner. I could be a president. I could be, a sports agent, whatever the thing is, lawyer, accountant. What Hutch would you like me to be? And what yes would you like me to seek?
All right. So, Sean, I am at one of your conference. I'm sitting in the front row. It's a 2-day conference. And you can tell, or you are informed that I am not having a good time, right? I need for you to convince me to come back tomorrow. Motivates me to come back tomorrow.
Awesome, brother. I love it. Love the challenge. Bella Vrida, do you think I can live up to this challenge?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, you really have a tough time with these things, and it really concerns me with all the $250,000 bets that you put out there to out influence Grant Cardone and all of these people. This scenario might actually get you, but let's see what you got.
All right, Hutch, thank you. So, Hutch, so first of all, thank you for your service to our nation. My team is telling me that you have not had a great first day experience. So first of all, thank you for your candor. Thank you for just not leaving and for sharing. So talk to me, man. What's present for you?
Yeah, I think I got better things to do tomorrow. I'm not sure. What do you have in store to make it worth my time?
Yeah, so absolutely. So what we've been talking about right now is mindset and self-mastery. And I get it. If you're here and listening into these dynamics, it might sound like something you think you've heard before. I understand. And so my question, though, is why did you come? And let me support you. I'm 100% sure that the only reasons you came is because you want more. Obviously, you're not coming to our event to see what you don't see about exponentially growing your money, time, and magic unless you, Hutch, want more. And it's 3 categories, and only 3 in the world of wanting of more. And clearly you came for 1, 2, or 3 of those, and or 3. The first is you want more money. You want more financial abundance. The second is you want more time and scaling to grow, to expand your work so you have more time freedom. And third, you came because you want more magic. You want more impact, growth, connection, love, passion, fire, accomplishment, pride. Some or all those things. So if I could ask you, Hutch, which was it? You came for money, you came for time, and or you came for magic? All of them, one of them, 2 of them, what was it?
I have to admit it, Sean. First day was super magical, right? But how does it put money in my pocket and create more time for me?
Yeah, brother, let's go. I hear it. So if I told you I had a friend, because you're in financial services, Hutch, is that correct? You're talking to people about their money, about investing. That's what you do. Is that right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if I told you that I had a friend, and my friend's name is Rob, and Rob was just like you, he had been very successful when we first met. In fact, Rob made $1 million a year. If I told you that's who Rob is, and then when we met, Rob had 8 qualified sales meetings per month. 8 per month, like Ocho. And, successful, good dude. I mean, not a cup of coffee, not, hey, let's have a quick phone call and I don't know you. We're sitting down and talking about your finances and make a decision about maybe working together or not. He had 8 meetings when we met. If you had a guess, he paid for no paid advertising. He hasn't done any of that online, no email blasts, no campaigns. And I told you that Rob had a lot of growth working with us and coming back for day 2 because he started with an immersion just like you did. And if I told you the number of what his sales meetings monthly have grown to from 8 to a number, and he expanded his team, right? But he didn't grow because the team expanded. He grew his number and now has some team members to service those meetings. At what number, Hutch, would you first think I'm lying to you? It was 8 sales meetings a month, and now what's the number? What's the first number where you, Hutch, would think I'm lying to you?
So try not to judge, but it sounds as if Rob had a wonderful time. You got a blast of energy on the first day, but at some point he needed to know how to use his money to create more time. And the second day is more valuable. You telling me?
Yeah. Yeah, but what I want to ask is, what number would you think? I'm telling you what happened that second day. I'm going to explain that in 1 second. But he did grow. So if I told you it went to 25 meetings or 30 meetings or 50 meetings, what's the first number of his monthly sales meetings that he grew that you would think that I, Sean, am lying to you about Rob's success, that really didn't happen? What's the first number you think, nah, that's too big? Like, obviously, like 1,000 sales meetings a month would be crazy, so you wouldn't believe that. But what's the first number that you wouldn't believe? Like, you're like, yeah, no, that's crazy. What number?
Yeah, I appreciate the motivation. I think I captured the picture here, but I don't believe you lie to me, Sean, and I'm convinced I'll be back tomorrow.
Awesome. How about this? What if I told you he had 150 sales meetings a month? Hutch, would you think that number is too big?
I would believe it, and then I'll 10x it.
Nice. Well, his number is 700 sales meetings he had in March, from 8 to 700. And he went from 8 to 25 within 90 days, 25 to 150, 150 to 350. And now he is stabilizing at north of 350 meetings a month. He had 700 in March. And thank you for saying come back. And that's what we're going to teach you on day 2. How does that sound, Hutch?
Sounds like it was worth my time, Sean. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Out of roll, Hutch, how did that feel for you? How'd I do?
Did well.
And that's why
you,
Grant Cardone has not taken you up on that $250,000 bet yet.
Well, appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go. Actually, let's ask real quickly. Nima, how did that feel for you? Would you come back on day 2?
Nima is off camera and on mute, so I don't know if
Sorry, I was on a call. I would come back after that talk, because you're basically breaking down the steps of logic that would lead you to assume you're going to have long-term success in the company.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for that, Nima. So let's get to the judges. Judges, let's go 30 seconds of feedback again, round 2. First for Nima, then we'll go for our dear friend Hutch, and let's reverse the order. This time, Michael, what did you have for Nima?
I thought Nima, again, guys, much respect to both of you. I don't want to come off as I'm criticizing, because I think you both did a great job. Nima, I think you could have gotten Bella talking more. I think it's important to be a good listener and to ask the right questions. And I think that there was opportunity there that you could have asked some questions to get Bella talking about whatever her thought of her next purchase might be. Obviously, she's coming to you because she wants to fulfill a need. Let her talk about that need. But I think you did well. I'd give it a 7.
Score is awesome.
And Sir Hutch, great job. I think, yeah, your energy is always good, right? And slowing down. I just meant just to make it seem like you weren't rushing, and you didn't seem like that at all this time. I felt like you did a good job of distinguishing the next step. Okay, well, we're going to be investing. What's that going to look like? Do you want to buy property on your own? Do you want to be like a limited partner? How is this going to work? And I think you started to narrow down the focus, which is great, because now we're actually thinking, okay, what's a real expectation, and what should I present to her?
And your score for Nima is?
For Hutch would be 9.
Oh, sorry, Hutch. Sorry about that.
Yeah, very nice. So Michael, appreciate that. Great job. Appreciate your presence, your energy, your focus today. And how was the Real Raw for you?
This has been a great experience. I've gotten to listen to other professionals that, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to meet otherwise. I've gotten to hear from you, and your presentation there was enlightening. I think we could all learn something from how you structured that and how you handled that criticism. So yeah, I mean, there's been nothing but positives taken out of this. So I appreciate your guys' time.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go with John. What did you have, please, for Nima?
Okay, Nima, I thought you did much better in the second round. I really liked, again, your energy was good as it was in the first, but in this round, you were able to basically give Bella some specific ideas like use of CRMs and automated emails, in order to deal with her tenants and make her life a lot easier. So I thought that those suggestions to help her with her issues was very, very helpful. And I think that
And your
got
score is?
I'll give him a 9.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Thank you.
How about for Hutch?
Hutch, yeah, Hutch, whatever you're selling, I'm going to buy. Sorry. And in this one, maybe I don't want to act like I know too much, but I know about the Tax Cut Jobs Act. And when you were telling Bella about the tax benefits, there actually are tax benefits for real estate investors, especially people with REITs, real estate investment trust, which I think you may have been referring to. And that gave her a lot of useful information because she wanted basically to be a passive investor as opposed to an active one. So
And your score for Hutch is?
It's another 10.
Ooh.
Oh, Hutch, lighting the scoreboard up. Amazing job. So, John, thank you for your candor, for your fun energy. Awesome job, man. And how was today in the Real Raw for you on this fun Friday?
I'm having a good time. So,
yay!
I mean, there aren't that many other things I'd be willing to do today on a Friday, anyway, so it's good.
Thanks. And would you have come back for day 2 for my share with Hutch? Like, would you have come back for day 2?
Oh yeah, because the deal I would have made is what I would have gotten a free second and third hotel stay, so I would be there anyway.
Awesome job.
But I
right.
liked your presentation on a more serious note, and I really thought that what you did was, you served, gave an example, a template of getting from I don't know to yes, as opposed to I don't know, I'm doubtful, I'll call you back later, I got to run, and that's really the secret of dealing with people, and when you are in the business of servicing. Service is about solving their problems. So I thought you did good. I really did.
Thank you, brother. All right, Carlos, thank you again for being here today. And by the way, Carlos, how was your day on the Real Raw?
Good. Very informative. I learned a lot. I like the different perspectives. The role playing was great. I actually have a real estate background because before I became an attorney, I was a real estate agent. So it was good to hear the different pitches and how well they did. So,
awesome job.
With Nima, I did notice the second time around, he did have more focus on one particular area. He had a great pitch. He had a good segue to get to yes. However, I think he left it open at the end for Bella. So I don't think that she would have gotten to a yes because he left it like open-ended, whether or not she would come back or not. So I would go one notch down into a 7. For Hutch, high energy, like the other judges have said. I think that the reason he speaks quickly is because he does want to get his point across, and he wants to keep the attention of the other person. And very influential. I find him to be a closer. I think that's what he does well in his business. So I went up a notch to 9 for Hutch.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, so Hutch, great job. Yeah, Hutch, how was your day on the Real Raw on this fun Friday?
Oh man, this is a great opportunity. I would love to do it again. But this is a great opportunity, and I really appreciate you creating this space for us to have. I like to have a very meaningful conversation, and I also like that instantaneous feedback, right? So this is a great opportunity to be able to get some feedback of the way I like to create relationships.
Hutch, awesome. More than 3,000 people have been participants on the Real Raw since COVID began. 3,000 have been on our show. This was created as one of the positive byproducts of COVID. We've had extraordinary people like yourself, from attorneys to accountants to financial people to TV personalities professional athletes, best-selling authors, just all kinds of craziness. And you guys are part of that legacy now. So thank you for that. And Nima, how was your day on the Real Raw?
It was fantastic. Sorry, guys. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
It was
you
great.
back from the metaverse.
You know, I had a few phone calls, and I'm just, you know, it was a great experience. First time going. I think I learned a lot from you guys. I got some great feedback. You know, as much as I can know subject matter wise as a lawyer, I can always learn about myself and how I appear to other lawyers, and I value the feedback highly. So thank you.
Well, no, you did a great job. And Nima, listen, and everybody, Bella Verita is looking to make at least one more of herself. So could you 3D print? Can you 3D print another Bella?
Sure.
How does that work, Nima? Are we there yet?
That would be fun.
You can reach out to me directly. We'll talk.
Yeah, Nima, I will tell you this: the world is not ready. The world is not ready. Bella Verita, speaking of such, what is your final for today, my friend?
My final, I think, John, you spoke into it, is there is a formula in a science for how to go from hello to yes. And it's a formula that Sean actually teaches. So you don't have to like go out there and try to figure it out in the world. Every Monday night at 7 p.m., he teaches what the formula is, what the science is from going from hello to yes with almost 100% accuracy every single time. I've never seen anyone that goes from hello to yes more than anyone else on the planet. So you definitely want to tune in on Monday nights. And then every morning at 9 a.m. on Clubhouse. And if you're like not a Clubhouser, then I would definitely speak to one of our strategists so that you can discover how to unpack this science and the formula in your business. Back to you, Sean.
Oh, Bella, thank you. And your heart, your math, your head, your amazingness is present, as was today Nima's and John's and Michael's and Carlos's and Hutch. Fantastic job. And we talk about going from hello to yes. Let's remember this is integrity-based human influence. It's not Boiler Room meets Wolf of Wall Street. We put a flag in the ground as the entity for marketing strategy, selling, leading, recruiting in the world, bar none. We have the unique privilege of Tony Robbins saying that if you don't know what we're up to here, that you need to. And he called me as integrous and heart-centered as any leader in the world publicly. And I accept that with a massive gratitude and learned so much from him. I couldn't even begin to describe it. So we are here, flag in the ground. Have fun. This is the beginning of the introduction. If this is the end of the road, we thank you for being here on this fun Friday, but let it be the beginning. Have a beautiful day, because, Bella, we don't see because we're all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Take care.
Thanks.
I've been losing